What was your intentions of going to the Nipsey Hussle mural and posting it?
Now, let me tell you this. The people that called, right, and I'm going to answer your question. I remember the question, what was my purpose? But I want to ask you this. Before I got locked up, right, before I was arrested, before the cooperation, if Nipsey didn't, like you said, like Nipsey made a song, I never heard the song, but why would he make a song about me? Why?
Well, he didn't make a song about you, but people are saying that there was a line that you may have missed. There's some hazy rumors around you.
When I was
Nipsey
locked up, I didn't even know how he died. Like, all I see, remember, I don't got no cell phone, I don't got nothing. All I see is TMZ, Channel 4 saying infamous rapper Nipsey Hussle has passed away. So I don't even know.
So according to you, you're saying you never had any beef with Nipsey?
I never. Listen, I got $1 million in that duffel bag right now. If you find a video right now of me dissing Nipsey Hussle, like before my arrest or before all of that, I give $50,000.
So what was
the purpose?
So what was the purpose of you going to his mural?
Just paying my respects to LA. You know, if I show you my Spotify, my back end, my most listeners is Los Angeles.
Last month, Tekashi 6ix9ine went to visit late rapper Nipsey Hussle's store called Marathon in Los Angeles, California. He said the store was closed when he got there, so he went to a nearby mural instead. He posted a video to his Instagram in front of the spray-painted building with the caption reading, quote, "Rest in peace, Nipsey. I know you looking down on me. I'm out here in the hood paying my respect. P.S. The store was closed, but they painted this on the same block." Tekashi has a history of beef with Snoop Dogg, The Game, and YG, and probably more people from California who were very close to Nipsey Hussle before he died. A lot of people didn't like Tekashi 6ix9ine visiting LA or even mentioning Nipsey Hussle's name.
6ix9ine, I don't know why you coming to my hood. Don't come to no Nip Hussle a Crip on 6-0. He said this go out to all S and Y homies. You should, homie. Before dishonor, on 6-0, my homeboy don't want your respect. F you, don't come over here.
People posted videos of Tekashi trying to hurry up and leave the site and accused him of trolling and calling him disrespectful. He recently sat down in an interview to explain why he did what he did.
So the number one reason I would think that there's contention between you and the black community, right, especially the male black community, would be Nipsey Hussle, right? So recently, right, you went down to Buffalo Wild Wings where there was a Nipsey Hussle mural. And a lot of people, and I'm going to tell you this, right, when you did that, because we know that Nipsey Hussle said something about you before in a song, or he talked about he had a line that said something about a rat, right? You right? But he passed away and he was memorialized by black people, and he is a legend in the black community, and he's somebody that everybody reveres. And so it's like any culture. If you go to the Hispanic culture, you go to the Asian culture, whoever they revere, they're going to be attached to, and they're going to feel hurt when they feel like there's trolling going on or something like that, right? So when you went to Buffalo Wild Wings and you took that video in front of the Nipsey Hussle mural, and you was dancing a little bit, and then you
Nah, I didn't dance. All I did was I had a couple fans out there. I waved to the fans that was on the line. I think it's a Fat Burger. I'm not from here. It's like a Fat Burger or something there. Yeah. So I waved. There was a line like a drive-through. So I waved. Then the lady in the video, you could clearly see a lady get out like she was working and waved at me. So I waved at her, and I said I want to go pay my respects to Nipsey. Granted, a lot of people say that I went out there to troll.
Now I'm gonna tell you what happened when you did that. His people, a lot of people that were connected to him, I had people calling me in tears. You know what I mean? They were crying because they were like, we can't believe he would, like, they're grieving, right? And they took it so deeply. And I can understand why. So I want to ask you, like, to be real with me, like, seriously be real. What was your intentions of going to the Nipsey Hussle mural and posting it?
Now, let me tell you this. The people that called, right, and I'm going to answer your question. I remember the question, what was my purpose? But I want to ask you this. Why, before I got locked up, right, before I was arrested, before the cooperation, if Nipsey didn't, like you said, like Nipsey made a song, I never heard the song, but why would he make a song about me? Why?
Well, he didn't make a song about you, but people are saying that there was a line that you may have missed. There's some hazy rumors around you.
When I was locked up, I didn't even know how he died. Like, all I see, remember, I don't got no cell phone, I don't got nothing. All I see is TMZ, Channel 4 saying infamous rapper Nipsey Hussle has passed away. So I don't even know. So
according to you, you're saying you never had any beef with Nipsey?
I never. Listen, I got $1 million in that duffel bag right now. If you find a video right now of me dissing Nipsey Hussle, like like before my arrest or before all of that, I give $50,000.
So what was the purpose? So what was the purpose of you going to his mural?
Just paying my respects to LA. You know, if I show you my Spotify, my back end, my most listeners is Los Angeles. Okay. Second, I'll take a guess. What is it?
New York?
Chicago.
Okay.
We wouldn't even know that. I didn't even know. When I had the label meeting before I did the album release, my top listens is LA, Chicago, then it's like Dallas, and then it goes, and New York is not even number one.
So let me ask you this question then. When you posted it, did you know people would be mad? Did you know people would take it the wrong way?
I don't know why though, but why would they? What's the difference between, all right, let me ask you something.
Because I'm going to tell you why.
What's the difference between me doing it?
Yeah.
And just give me any rapper, name one, out of the top of your head.
The Migos.
Right, what's the difference between me and the Migos doing it?
The difference is, and I'm be clear with you, like I said, I'm gonna be honest with you. The difference is that everybody knows what Nipsey stood for. Everybody knows that Nipsey was against, snitching. He really abided by the street code, right? So when you went there, right, and correct me if I'm wrong, did you say it was the store? Nipsey Hussle was like store that you were at?
Yeah, it was closed. I got out the car. There was people there selling bandanas, corona masks. So I said, yo, I can't do it here. So I went on the same block around and we did it there. Like, this is the thing. I don't think people are fair. You know what I'm saying? Because if I do it, it's trolling. If I do it, oh, you didn't represent. How did I represent? What's to be honest, I don't even consider myself a snitch. Let's put it like that.
This is what I feel. I feel like you have a hard time sometimes taking accountability. Would you say that about yourself?
Well,
have you heard that?
What do I have accountability? All right. What do I have a hard time accepting? And I'll be completely transparent.
If I were you, I'd be like, hey, Pop Smoke, me putting Pop Smoke and talking about how he died and you using that to justify why I have security could be, seen as, people could take that as disrespect just because he's passed. You know what I mean? But that's just one thing.
No, let me touch on that. You know me and XXX XXX was my close friend. I'll pull up the DM like I did and other things. The day before he died, he texted me and said, be safe and never let your guard up, right? The next day he died. Let me see if I can pull it up for you. Read that out loud for the people.
Be safe, okay? Never let your guard down. That was on June 16th.
June 16th. Be safe. Never let your guard down. What would happen if X had security? Would he be here with us today?
Yeah, he would be here with us.
You know when X...
Possibly.
You know when X died? You know what everybody was saying in the comments? Where was his security? Why does he have a duffel bag full of $50,000 with no security? Right? Pop Smoke. You know what they were saying? What Rachel was telling me where was his security? Why wasn't his boys there? For somebody who's so hated like me, if I didn't have security and I died, people are going to be like, where's his security?
Also note, days after that, he went to Chicago to, quote unquote, pay his respects to Chicago rappers Lil Durk, his cousin Newski. Him and Lil Durk have been beefing and going back and forth online for weeks now.
On into this with street, you can't win with a fucking